So let me tell you. But let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final map between OG and paiN Gaming. The Brazilians dropping off as their overpass unraveled at the seams. Couldn't get a single round in the second half as they sat on the T side here. A couple of smokes and a Molotov.
Cool
Normally
boost.
suggests a B take eventually. But for now, waiting for CT aggression and slowly dissecting the T apartments here.
Yeah, it's an interesting setup from the CTs. They got 4 over towards A, and 3 of them are very committed. You've got a player tucked in towards Grave, 1 in pit, and 1 on site itself. The rotations are going to be very slow. But paiN, I mean, it feels like OG have the read on where this is going.
I was about to say the same word. Yeah, read. They've definitely done their homework. Perhaps paiN have been doing a little too many A-hits on their Inferno pistols because OG, they've put their chips in the right place. The smoke committed, and so is the body. Nekid strafes out of the balcony. They take brackets. They surge forward. Fiku on the back foot does manage to chip away. They're going for the round the world. They're going for the full wrap.
They find Fiku, that's the pathway through. It's just this one player, NEOFRAG with the dual Berettas, but Flames is on the fast flank, but not for long. Dexter's here to try and get something back, and here's NEOFRAG with the dualies, and he also goes down. Every single CT falls except for Nico, the last one standing.
Well, there we have it. The old banana split. It works out very effectively through spawn. 3 players with a lot of momentum behind them, finding all the headshots required. And now just Nico had a quiet series. He'll be left in a 4 versus 1. No chance of winning it. And it's paiN Gaming with a much-needed T-side pistol. After what happened on Overpass, guys, it got a little bit messy for them.
Well, now they've reminded themselves that they can win.
They can win a T-round. Yeah, one T-round can happen. So that's good news.
Completely locked out.
It's crazy because we talked about that setup from OG, and Nico's making this at least a little bit costly. Finds a couple, gets some dualies.
In fact, he's got like an extra $900 from those 3
Yeah,
kills,
it's
some
not bad.
dualies as well. He does go down eventually, but still, this cash there, they do want to buy in the second round.
Less armor that gets kept over for the Ts. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's something at the end. But yeah, I mean, OG, it felt like they had the read, but then paiN kind of pulled a little trump card out and went, oh, we're actually going towards the old
cheeky.
CT swing.
I wonder how much of that was off the back of Nekid strafing out balcony and seeing like 2 or 3. Or whether that was the plan all along.
It did feel immediate, right?
Yeah.
So here we go. They are going to try and treat this one like a gun round by virtue of the smokes. You can see 5 of those with the Deagle armor combo as well. Delay the round, run that clock down, and hopefully steal a few kills away with some boosts and some trickery, and maybe some banana retakes coming through as well. You can see them setting up flashbangs from the coffin position, courtesy of Flames, and Fiku ready to pounce with NEOFRAG. There's the flashbang. Nothing found initially, but the grenades will come through.
Oh, that's some significant chip damage. We'll make those 5.7s all the more lethal at that mid-range. Gonna be looking for that one shot to the dome. And yeah, for now, the smoke will deter any sort of inquisition.
Very passive hold from the CTs as well. Not playing on the front foot, not having these mid-crossfires. 2 players in the pit, 1 towards Graveyard, and allowing mid-control to come in through paiN Gaming. But it's all about the clock. They still have those 2 smokes. On NEOFRAG and Nico right now. And the B-bomb side pretty much open apart from the smoke available in the second there as well.
Another one collected. There's a big gap in this right side. NEOFRAG's throwing that one a little bit off the mark. He's going to try and use it, but it can definitely be exploited back the other way. I mean, look at Banana. It is swarming with Ts like ants on a desk. NEOFRAG is going to try and fire out some shots. Can't quite connect, and he has to fall on back. And you can see the rest of the team not budging.
You might as well save at this point, unfortunately. Even though it is pistols, you've got to save your Kevlar, a couple of smokes you've got. Round over, well read from paiN Gaming, 2-0 confirmed. That's about as easy as it gets to pick up a round against a force buy.
Inferno.
Yeah, absolutely. Good point. It does do an Inferno. This happened a lot. It's not the most fun to spectate or commentate for that matter, but paiN Gaming fans will be very happy with that one.
Oh. I was just doing some research about unicorns.
Yeah, I looked over and you've just got unicorns.
I didn't know.
Cartoon unicorns on your
unicorn
screen.
round. I forgot all about it.
I think it was your brainchild.
It is. I forgot all about it.
So Lucy Henry, a long time ago, was presented with the conundrum of what do we call it when no one dies? He decided a unicorn round because they're rare.
I mean, that's one that I'm aware of. It's carried on through the ages.
It has sort of stuck. People are using it.
Well done.
We're trying to make Royal Flush a thing as well.
I do think that's good, yeah.
4 AKs and an AWP on the CT side. That's what we're trying to make the Royal Flush.
Do you know, I asked Anders, I was like, hey, is there anything you can think of when this happens? Because we had the 4 AK, we had the Royal Flush, and his suggestion was identical to yours, Henry.
All right, so that sounds like it's two great minds.
2 great minds
combined.
The
greatest. When I think of great minds, they're the 2.
I'm in fantastic company with Mr. Anders Bloom. That's an honor.
Did you know a unicorn, in financial terms, is a startup business worth more than $1 billion?
I also got a fun unicorn fact.
Go on.
Fact, because they're real, obviously.
Fact.
Scotland, the only country with a fictional animal as their national animal. It's the unicorn.
Is it the unicorn?
What about Wales' dragon?
Yeah.
No, they're real.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you
All right,
idiot.
see, yeah, obviously.
Come on, Henry.
Yeah, what about St. George, you know? Like, he had a whole story,
Yeah,
mate.
I guess you're right. Yeah, my bad.
Come on, Henry.
I don't think that's the national animal. It's just on the flag.
I would say that trumps being a national animal, being on the flag,
Yeah,
to be
it's pretty
honest.
hardcore, to be honest. Yeah.
That's pretty much up there. It's the highest honor.
See,
you
now
can get.
now he's trying to fact check me.
Yeah,
No, I
just
think it's
wanted
a worthy
I had
fact check,
a
to be
fun
honest.
fact that I was bringing out for everyone to
It was
enjoy.
fun. I had
and
fun.
now,
We do like to be
well,
accurate on this broadcast, though.
Yeah,
You're going to
okay,
have to learn
sorry.
that. It's
Yeah.
something we have
I'll
to
keep that in mind when talking about unicorns.
Yeah.
Right, for now. Back into it, Alex. What have we got here?
We have a 4v5 that these 5-7s have managed to manufacture. And that's off the back of a frag from NEOFRAG. Frag in the name, frag in the game.
Oh, you got to save that.
he's done
Save that
it.
for the major.
When's he done it?
That's huge. But the execution coming through. paiN Gaming, bear in mind, the Unicorn round previously, they do have a force buy again here on the OG side and a boost towards CT Spawn. Fika trying to fire off shots, suggesting he's the only player there. And now NEOFRAG should be able to strike. He's bought some time here. They don't know he's up. Has to nail the shots now. Oh, there was the kill, but can't quite handle the spray of the Deagle. And back to a 4-on-4. Bomb to be planted. Should be the round, but I say that with bated breath. You never know.
They can give it a look in just because they are going to be investing into the next round. It'd be nice to keep the armor. I think Dexter definitely wants to hold on. You can see
Yeah.
he's sticking on A because of that, because it'll help him with the AWP. But the rest can maybe do some damage, but not going to be able to find that opener. And that's going to be then probably the call to fall off. Maybe he can get away an AK at the end here. That would be nice. No, doesn't look like it's going to be. And here's kind of the difficulty with the B bomb site when you're in these situations where it is just the upgraded pistols. You don't have the utility. You don't feel comfortable fighting on the side itself. So you've kind of got these 1 or 2 plays you can do with the boost, the funky angles. If that doesn't work, I mean, it's all over.
Red Rover.
Red Rover.
This round is all over, I'm afraid. OG will be down 0-3, but as Lucy mentioned, Dexter saving his Kevlar and helmet. He's got a 5-7 to go with the AWP as well. But yeah, the dream start for paiN Gaming after getting 0 T rounds and overpass, and now got 3 in a row. So things starting to stabilize for them. They've got somewhat of a bonus situation as well as a MAC-10, a Galil, maybe something a little bit more fast-paced entering this first gun round, but time will tell. They've played a pretty disciplined and overall pretty tactical sound game, if you ask me, especially on Vertigo. They looked great. Obviously, things fell apart on overpass, but was their opponent's pick. Level playing field now and expecting some big things here. Dexter flashed off from middle, but did spot a couple of players, and here's the fast-paced play, using that MAC-10, using the momentum behind them. Can they crack open the site?
It's just Nico here. Dexter is up towards long, but Nico gets one before the smoke goes down. Dexter misses opportunity, and now he is smoked out. Playing around the edge of a Neckes, though. Oh, he's peering on over, spots him. Nico's found another, but he is traded out.
Yeah, this leaves him really up the creek without the paddle if the bomb goes down. Flames of Fiku,
No.
not ready for Zevy. And now a trade back. NEOFRAG from mid, 2-on-2. This can go either way.
Bear in mind, this was the bonus round as well, so this is already a tremendous success for paiN Gaming, and they have a chance to close it out as well. Molotov remains for hardzao, and Flames with the AWP on the retake here. They have a kit, they have utility, but they got to wait out this smoke.
hardzao almost gets caught in the cross, but the smoke is perfectly timed. That Molotov forward's going to flush out. Flames at his feet, in his name, has to run away.
He smoked himself off.
Yeah, he had
That's
to.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
There is a gap on the side, and that's a good incendiary down towards Mini. It gives Flames the opportunity to strike, swaps to the
They
M4.
know, they know.
Neckes now 1v2, but the time is in his favor. They're on the bomb, but it's not planted for him. He needs to swing, needs to find it, but it's NEOFRAG that strikes.
Wow, sensational comeback there. And NEOFRAG has to get all the brownie points. I mean, seriously, got bodyguarding that pit, defused. He was exposed on both sides if he found the angle, but NEOFRAG, he closes it for him.
Yeah, great discipline, great teamwork here, and it looked like they'd done enough. But remember, that was the MAC-10s, the Galil rush. It was a chaotic round. They stick the landing and managed to win the first gun round here as well. So salvaging a couple of AK-47s. Now the first real gun round, if you like, here. We've got AK-47s across the board for paiN Gaming, but yes, OG on the board, Dexter with the AWP, and I'm assuming we'll slow things right down, but the battle will continue towards Banana. Dexter flashed off again. There will be Big Uzera boosted up. Significant damage, but they will peel off.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, those nades. I'd be careful sticking around when you're on half HP and no HEs have come through. Now he has to play a much more passive for the rest of this round, which is not where you want an AWPer like Dexter to be.
Yeah, he's rotated back to A as they take that bracket's control, so surging forward ahead of the smoke is Dexter. Going to be responsible for long and deadly in the process. Neck is good for the second of the round. A trade back, Dexter down, finishes what Big Uzera did with a nade, and yeah, Nico, this is a prime position to profit. Oh, now bait and switch, Nico. Gets onto Nekiz, Fiku back as well, but Zevy and hardzao holding fast as a one-on-one emerges. This 1v2, did he see him? He does now. NEOFRAG dancing around the headshot box. It's NEOFRAG's round. Right down to the wire on that one, and hardzao, he already did 2 of the 3 required. A valiant attempt, but OG will find consecutive rounds.
I love that setup, right, as well, just over towards speed. The way they were playing both in Graveyard and on Balcony. Normally the Balcony player is responsible for short and outs, but because Flames is holding on here, you're allowing this player on Balcony to play the long angle, which they're just not ready for.
Yeah, nice work from NEOFRAG as well, pushing the Molotov. A stifling play. You can see how much pressure was applied at that point. Wins out in the 1 versus 1 and brings us to this situation. A very important round here. Both teams financially broken after having so many close affairs. It's up to the 3 AKs, an MP9 for Nico on the CT side, and a push down Banana as well. NEOFRAG jumping over the half wall, gets information they haven't necessarily progressed all the way up. Back towards middle we go. Dexter still really trying to get going here on Inferno. He is removed early.
Yeah, but Flames has done a lot with that spray. Chips away at Nekiz. Some bullets back, bring him down to under half. And the rotation from NEOFRAG, you can see Flames was asking for some help. He felt like he was under a lot of scrutiny, but things will cool off. I say that as they're already rounding the corner B. Yeah, he's going to get the smoke down in time.
Yeah, but now we have the situation where, again, you got a passive set on B. OG are never playing an active defense here each time paiN have gone. So if they just walk on through, again, Fiku's moving now around, but he's the only one here. A fast-paced play. He has to get 2 if they want to look in here. There's the first one. Has to try and fight for more. He gets sprayed through the smoke.
Still got a fighting chance in the round. Lot of damage through that smoke, courtesy of NEOFRAG, and the pincer maneuver from the remaining CTs comes through Banana as well. Decent Molotov gives them chance to reposition here, but that's the last of their utility, and 2 of them are incredibly low. They'll be going for this retake. Nico with the smoke, but he also has the AWP. This is down to Flames. Can he find the entry?
No, he cannot, Henry, because Nekiz and biguzera connect in unison, repelling Nico's chance. And he is not going to go anywhere near that, rotating away, maintaining that AWP for Dexter, who I think you said it perfectly there in terms of like trying to get going. Like you can see he's actively trying to put it...
Similar scenes to Vertigo, right?
Yeah.
He just couldn't find any sort of footing into the game whatsoever, locked out. Inferno is a chaotic map, lots of utility exchanges towards Banana, 5-man attacks with dozens of flashbangs being thrown in your direction. So early days here, but a very good start for paiN. 4-2 up, and it's the first tactical timeout called. That's by OG. Morale still high, fist bumps coming through. How was Rugger in the second map? How was his temperament? Was he holding it together? Was he angry?
Yeah, he definitely cooled down from the first map, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's fair.
He did definitely call, like, I think 3 of their 4 timeouts in the first half when they were getting a bit pushed around, but he's using them. He's using them a whole lot more than you can see there on the other side.
Because they were 4-0 down, right? They had to come all the way back. So I'm sure it was a stressful affair, but good job. He does look a lot calmer now, you're right.
Yeah, he's done his breathing exercises. Him and Finn were talking in Danish a lot after that overpass. I don't know what they were talking about.
Rugger's a bit of a sleeper legend. He was one of the best Source players from Denmark, an old adversary of mine, tactical mastermind. I never beat him. He's always one step ahead. So, yeah, shout out to him.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, an ex-teammate now. You see him, of course, pulling the strings for these boys. OG, they need this W. Cannot be condemned to that last chance.
This round's all on Dexter. Spot armor behind this AWP. Wanted to get aggressive, but again denied. It's just a single smoke. I don't know if he got boosted over it. There is one player here, but meanwhile, paiN are taking ground. Okay, Dexter's struck. He needs to rotate, needs to get to A.
Oh, they're not going to clear him. This is really mean. Okay, Skullz a necessary trade. Had to have that. He can bodyguard the AK, stops it falling into a bit of a slow recuperation for the CTs, and they're just coming. It should be a free... Oh my God, how has Flames got that? This is a disaster. It's an absolute catastrophe.
Well, just 2 players remain, and there's still a chance to pull it back, but Skullz go down to 3 HP. The USB swinging on him. Oh, he can mow them all down. biguzera of a chance as we go down into the 2-on-2. No HP available for the Brazilians here, but time on their side.
How did this happen? It was an AWP with just USPs. 4 USPs. The AWPers only had to get 1 kill. It's just been the pistols. And Dexter, almost an opportunity, goes down. And now they can make their way through. They can pick up the AWP as well. So much utility on Skullz. And NEOFRAG has to do it all.
This is cool as well from biguzera. He knows he's likely rotating from A, and he doesn't choose to go through CT. biguzera, he was trying to cut off the rotation, but now there will be a time when he... Oh, NEOFRAG faked it.
He's called it... Oh. No kit.
I'm intrigued to see this.
He wants to catch this lurk of Bigazera. Definitely wise to it, and if he finds the timing, this is on, but clock is ticking. No kit as mentioned. I think it's just about
Too
evaded
far
him.
away now.
Yep.
Saving the AK, amazing effort though. The USPs, the upgraded pistols, firing on all cylinders. It looked like there was a chance there with the nice crossfires towards the apartments, but it all falls apart. Bigazera, huge spray down towards the arch. I'm surprised he even survived it. It was a nice idea from the CT, swinging on the 3 HP Skullz, but they got a lot more than they bargained for. And paiN Gaming will stick the landing pretty much with Skullz going down to the C4, but that's to be expected on the new Inferno. This was the moment it looked like they'd thrown the round.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, that's Skullz who got that initial trade as well, but I think both of them get credit. So this is great from Bigazera, but this next kill from Skullz, 2 HP,
Yeah.
Dexter had the AWP. The fact that he doesn't even fire a bullet is credit to Skullz and his reaction time. That's paiN Gaming's 5th, and that's off the back of a timeout from OG. They're going to be a bit rumbled now.
It was the eco. They did have the hero Dexter AWP.
Yeah.
Comes down to the 1 versus 1, so they still have a buy here. Unfortunately, without the sniper rifle. So hamstrung going into round number 8 here. 5-2. Great scoreline. Anything past this would be a bit of a bonus at this stage. They've had a great campaign as the aggression comes through. NEOFRAG goes down to 1 HP, make it 0. Lovely shot from hardzao, and he wants to keep going here, fighting towards the sandbags, but pushed back by the Molotov.
Yeah, not going to be taking any of that forced fights when you've already got yourself an advantage.
Exactly, a massive advantage early on in the round as well. You can go back into your defaults. You've still got the majority of your smokes, and now dissecting the apartments here. It's up to the CTs to make the next move, and what a move it is. Look at this. Everyone leaving the B bomb site. They're going for the full gamble here, sending all of their units over towards A, and it might be the correct call.
4v5, it's not an unusual thing to do on the CT side, especially when you know you're a little bit lighter on the util. You've got a FAMAS in the mix, no AWP. You've taken control to be early, and you've given them that conditioning to pull off.
And the question is our paiN switched on enough to have a little bit of a probe? You know, like have someone push the limits, take a look. You've got the advantage, sure, but like you're not a full exec blind. You know, get something, take brackets off a flash. It feels a little bit quiet, a little bit absent of utility or presence from the CTs. A smoke just finds itself in pit. Like this reeks of an A stack.
Oh dear.
And they're going for it anyway. 30 seconds.
Yeah, I feel a bit anxious about this one.
Oh,
What's on the other side? They haven't investigated at all. The full stack. Yeah, they've smoked off the pit, but Nico's ready to spray them down. Significant damage, but no frag found yet. He'll be flushed out, and they're actually starting to find the opening frag. Skullz gets 2. Double kill from Dexter. Could this actually be going in favor of paiN Gaming? It looks like it. Fiku, the last remaining member, will they detect him? He could have stayed alive.
What is this round? It's Mickey Mouse Counter-Strikers. Oh my goodness. Zevy and Bigazera should close. Fiku will meet Zevy's AWP, but did you see that one on Dexter as well? He had 2 Ts rounding the corner short as he just looked away, came back and still got them both?
I think the comms must have just been absolutely chaotic in that moment. That looked unbelievable. The wrap coming through, walking into the stack and coming out alive. They end up with 2 people alive. I mean, that's the perfect outcome from paiN and shows that their trading is really good. Their comms must be on point to not get lost when you've got this many players you have to deal with.
Yeah, so crazy. Thank God Zevy hits that one.
Yeah, it's a huge round to pick up as well. Look at the financial ramifications. We've got a Desert Eagle, 5-7, no Kevlar, some set nades towards second middle, but I don't think they'll connect with anyone. A little bit of damage towards hardzao, but that's about it. Flames, maybe a 1D is on the agenda here.
Yeah, I saw what those USPs and the P250 did a couple of rounds prior, so I'm not counting anything out. Flames, oh, he's getting caught in the timing, and Nico was looking for something back, as is Dexter, and both of them find Skullz putting a bullet into theirs.
Well, surely that's all she wrote for this round, unfortunately, because Fiku and NEOFRAG are at the B bomb site, but maybe a timing for NEOFRAG. He has had some bangers with the Eagle so far, but Bigazera looks very composed and ready for the spray down. There it is, Fiku and NEOFRAG working in tandem. They've got some rifles now, at least. They won't be winning the round, but saving those is actually quite nice. Fiku with Kevlar as well. That will inject some cash going forward. They might even consider going for it.
No kit, only armor, 1 player. I think hold on to the AKs. You'll have 2 AKs, you'll have the AWP on Dexter. It's half a Royal Flush. It's a, I don't know, Aces High, a couple of pair of Kings.
Exactly.
Nice, okay.
2 pair.
Respect, yeah, 2 pair of AK-47s. The Kalashnikovs will be brought through for the defense, and it is going to be another paiN Gaming round. A lot of plants as well, consistently getting into these bomb sites. It's not necessarily OG's finest hour here, as that last chance certainly is going to be rather bleak for them. To be fair, at the moment, all of the teams down there are beatable. 0-0 Nation actually been having a real tough time. The fact that they found themselves there is a surprise to some. And that was at the hands of Greyhound Gaming.
I think we expected that.
Yeah?
Yeah, Greyhound. I mean, that's
missing Taco, right? So,
Yeah.
oh, you're okay. I see what you're doing as an Australian. Sorry, I missed the joke.
No, it's not a joke. There's seriousness to it. You're about
Okay.
to play into it. You're going, yeah,
All
you're
right, my bad.
absolutely right.
So I actually got it wrong twice. All right,
Oh,
perfect.
no. Okay, well,
Well, paiN Gaming, they're on to an absolutely fantastic T-side campaign here, guys. They've got lots of money. They're 7-2 up. This would be a pretty decent haul if the half ended right now. So we'll see what else they can find. Dexter back on the AWP, but Zevy, he's got his as well, and he'll be aggressive towards Banana. Avoiding the flames for now. Flashes will come over momentarily. Here they come, tries to avoid them, and might have a chance for a kill on the fullback from NEOFRAG here, but so much utility being deployed. Doesn't spot in towards sandbags just yet.
This is hitting. Somehow they're avoiding all of this util. All the flames seem like they fall into the same spot over and over. I don't know whether that was missed utility or, you know, maybe they just both threw the same or they were just lucky, but they avoided all of that barrage.
Yeah, no, that was actually a bit of a flaw. I think if OG saw that, they wouldn't want an AWP holding that angle. Okay, but Dexter holds his and holds it firm. A double on the long side, has lost Arch in the process. It's hardzao and Neck is trying to pincer into Nico. Plays that mini pit, rotations in, re-smoke library. It's very clear they want to hit A.
He's the only one here. It was such a strong lean towards B, and I think they read that off the utility, which is why they go for that fast Arch hit. But they've slowed it down now, and this is where it gets scary because they are out of utility, and they have to find Nico. If they can get him without losing a player, this post plant looks a lot more deadly.
He's chosen the right time as well to just have a little glance. It means NeoFrag can clear through. And who's covering them on that plant? Neck is dead. Double from NeoFrag. OG handle it very comfortably. Good team play. And only leaving Skullz. Now, the bomb did go down. There is something, but they know where he is. It should just be a defuse right in front of him.
Yeah, nothing he can do about this one, unfortunately. And there it is. Lovely work coming in from NeoFrag, making sure he secures the round. It's only their third as well, so much needed. Securing 3 AK-47s on exit as well. Dexter finally having some impact with the AWP. Couple of frags found here. And one while blind as well, apparently. So this was the moment the round was secured, though, as Alex mentioned, too many positions to cover, trying to get the bomb down safely, which they did, but ultimately the round was lost. Round number 11, I would say OG need the rest of these to be happy with this half, and this is where it could all start. hardzao the Mac 10. Is it going to be that fast pace once more? Time will tell.
So much utility, so they've still got a pretty hefty buy here. Zevy, oh, there's a missed opportunity. Dexter strikes, but doesn't quite connect, and Zevy, he's brought down low from the HEs, but he stays alive. Ooh, that one looked very close. Dexter backing on up. And another HE. How is he still alive? 3 that he's taken, limping on 6 HP. Utility connecting this time around.
Yes, certainly. The walking wounded left at the bottom of Banana here. They'll recover the bomb from T-Spawn. Silly Sausage left it back there, so that's down to hardzao to bring it all the way back. It's absolutely fine, though. They have plenty of time. We will see them posture towards middle right now. Smoke down towards Arch, coming in momentarily. Molotov at quad. Just going to be trying to obtain basic mid control and then make their next move based on that.
Yeah. I much prefer silly sausages to bratty sausages.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, who doesn't?
They are the brat worst.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw the setup,
God.
and I was wondering if it was coming through. And there
Didn't
it
want
was.
to give it to him, but he
Slapped
still
right in the face by that.
nailed it.
Oh, well, speaking of nailing, Big Azera and Skullz to open up the B bomb site, drop both. I mean, this is an 8th.
Would you say that?
I
no,
say
I think
it.
you're right.
Yeah,
You'd
no, I've said it.
be correct.
I would say, Henry,
That's
I've
fair.
seen a few Infernos
Yeah.
in my time.
And you've got those 3
uh,
AKs to save as well.
Yeah.
But still, double AWP setup on the T side. I'm more interested about that. Let's see what happens the next
Surely
round.
he'll swap. Picked up for the
I don't
post
know.
plant.
Probably gets a bit wacky, Lucy. Like, I've seen double AWP set up to T side a few
We like
times
it.
this event. I don't know why. It just keeps happening. It's become a bit of a
Inferno
focal point.
famously good for T-side
yeah,
AWPing too.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. It will be thrown away.
Good.
Sad to see, but yeah, not really viable, but that boost certainly is. Big Azera getting the job done with Skullz, and they are having a very strong first half here. 8 rounds on the board as they go for a little bit of a hunt. It's a bit late, perhaps. We'll see what they can make of it. I think they'll just be throwing themselves into certain death. They swung out of the library, as the CTs will be cowering away, holding on to their rifles. So winning the half now, the Brazilians, after getting battered and bruised on overpass, they're looking their usual selves once again. Plenty of cash on either side, as we said, 3 AK save. Round 12, no tactical timeout for now, and this one's spiraling for OG. They can't seem to find consecutive rounds.
Coming in hot, steaming hot, and wow, NEOFRAG, speaking of hot, does manage to burn. Neck is down. A nice opening frag for OG. They have to convert this one.
At the very least, they've caused a rotation from OG. A third player joins over at B, and paiN, they did cost them a player, but they did gain control of Banana. On back now, Dexter goes for the aggressive peek, wants the info because it's gone quiet, but you've got the player advantage. No need to peek that, and it's put it back on a 4-on-4.
Aggression is one word for it. I'll
Is that
say
the
that
words?
much. Yeah, there are other
There's
words
a
I'm
few
thinking
words.
of right now. But it is going to be the 4-on-4. A minute remaining. There was no need for that peek, but they'll take it all day long and back towards the B bomb side. Fortunately, there are two players there. NEOFRAG joined Fiku. I believe they might have a boost. It's actually on second oranges, so they'll have a lot to deal with here. Flashes flying in, and Molotov's first frag for Neo, and the bomb goes down. They're handling this very well. Can they actually hold on?
It's Skullz, bro. It's just Skullz. 2 already in the round, and a third as well. Just racks them up. Triple from Skullz, the sharpest shooter here for paiN. Flames, on the fade, gets hardzao, but both of them here, he knows, and Skullz coming in hot! Oh, it's Flames that closes, 19 HP in it. That would have been an ace clutch. Skullz, what a magnificent attempt. He's up to 13 frags already in this half, and it's the 13th round to come.
That was nuts. After it being the man advantage for OG, them giving it up, down to the 4-on-4. They didn't rotate though. They held strong in that B bomb side, fended off a full execution. This was the peak. Dexter, that was almost unforgivable. But
he's happy now though.
yeah, the fact they win the round is absolutely fine. Amazing work from Skullz, you pointed out. That first map we casted as well, he looked fantastic. Let's see if they can keep it up. Unfortunate to give that round away, and it could cost them a few more. So down to just Galil's and a Tech 9 for Big Uzera. B attack looking very likely. All 5 Ts posturing outside the banana. Let's see if they can peel it open.
With OG are reinforcing the site and playing it on it like they did last round, and obviously it worked this time around. We haven't seen them be so deeply defended, just entrenched in there, and they get mowed on down as they come on through. Because there, again, this is a lot of control given because of this passive setup. You've got 3 players on A, 2 out towards Arch, and it's fast because Zera coming on through with Tech 9 wants to get up close and personal, but NEOFRAG gets 3, just holding on tight. He's looking for all 5, but Zevy denies. Now in the clutch, 1 versus 4. Dexter swings on out, getting a little overeager, but Fiku is there to keep it calm and steady.
Big sigh of relief there for OG fans. This is now going to be a decent half. They can get the 8-7 once again. It fell apart for sure, but now the money is shattered. paiN get nothing done there on their B assault, and it's down to literally nothing. You can't even buy P250s with this sort of cash unless you want to go all in, which I would not recommend in round number 14. But let's have a look at this again. NEOFRAG very confident. No smokes down, just giving the kills for free essentially. Picks up that Galil, finishes things off, and yes, there is 1 P250 in the hands of Skullz. Zevy with a deagle, but a bit of a gimme round here. OG should be finishing this off with 0 deaths.
Did you guys ever notice that this place, second mid, is called Via Dante?
Yes.
Like Dante's
Inferno. Oh, it's so deep and clever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a Freiburg thing of banana, right?
Yeah, so it's called
like,
Via Adamo.
Yeah,
after
right.
Adam Freiburg.
That's good. That's good.
And then you got Via Dante for the old literature G.
We love literature references here.
Absolutely. Not always quite as deep cuts as that one. And so, Dexter Flames tested through mid. It's actually Zevy on that double dig. That 1.6 cents continues to be looking very good in his hands. He doesn't seem particularly volatile with it. You know, you think perhaps that would be costly when he's on the pistols and the rifles, but no, not so tough for him at all. That's 6, and it seems like the 7th could be imminent as we have got OG putting their bums back in their seats.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a roller coaster for them this series after that first map, and then looking very strong on Overpass. We find them 8-6 down, but as Alec mentioned, the momentum on their side of the server right now. The first tactical timeout for paiN game. What is NEOFRAG? What a great series he has had so far. 14 kills. The only one really fragging hard on their side of the map. Dexter, 7 and 12. Always interesting to keep track of his fragging performances. Hasn't been his best series so far, but still plenty of rounds to be played here. So it will be paiN with 4 AKs, the single Mag 10, and Big Uzera with just a smoke and a flash. So pretty reasonable overall. I'd expect something a bit faster paced, as discussed previously. Right, here we go. Final round of the first half. Buckle up. This could be another chaotic one.
Yeah, they've not been afraid of putting the pace on to be, particularly in the later stages of this half. And I mean, it's cost them when they've ended there, but they have been getting the ground more often than not, which is the objective of the T's. But this time around, just going to throw some U-Chill and looking just to burst through mid.
Ooh.
Smokes are down, Flames is forced on off, and Nekez is already up into short, charging on through. NEOFRAG, oh my god, how does he win that? But NEOFRAG's up on cold zero, looking for more, gets that first one. Flames has also found one as well, so now they can sit in the crossfire. Skullz drops on down, looking for this fight. Him and Bigazera both chime in, and the bomb can be planted.
I love this sending in that Mac 10 cannon fodder up and towards A. It's always so fun to watch, especially if they crack things open. Very difficult to slow down the momentum. And now, final round, no saving here. And Fiku, he finds a great headshot towards Skull.
You won't expect a second. You will not expect a second. This should be Bigazera's frag eventually. You can see the molly pit. Now they're looking graveyard, assuming it's going to be one site, one somewhere else. Oh my god, Fiku! Okay, the executioner's in, and Zevy, does it right back! The double one tap, it's 9-6! And this is a bit of a showstopper. OG 6 to work with paiN 9. Don't go anywhere.
Hoping that I don't crash, planning for my success. Only thing keep me stressed, gotta do it the best. Nothing more, nothing less. Never with the fugazi, try to play me, I'm cool. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm a fool. Calculating my moves, execute with precision. Separating myself, gotta keep it consistent. Nothing too heavy to lift, no mountain too high to climb. Exceed expectations every time I write a rhyme. You see it, this what hard work look like. We don't know failure, out of mind, out of sight. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do, we major. Gotta grind till the take all the pain away. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do, we major. Gotta grind till the take all the pain away. People who ride with you, get it live, who can paint that picture? Ain't no way we losing inches, climb them fences, get bruised up, got stitches, bring them back to their senses, know how the game go, checks and payrolls remain the same, no, forecast Eli, baby, time out, ride out, you can let them hate me, getting love everywhere we go, don't carry vendettas, doing everything better, step into the scene and they stuck like leather, groupies follow me, for the green, pause to proceed, but we never lost, tryna be fake. Tell me what it costs. Everything you touch, let's go back to dust. Hating cause you can't be like us. But just want you to follow me. Touch the sky, come fly with me. Be real, don't lie to me. Where it's gonna rain, no, bringing it back. You know what it is. Bringing it back, bringing it up. If you wanna dance slow, then you gotta move your feet. People gon' stare, but I don't care. And I know it's only cause they know when we the best. Mike skills don't put me to the test. We don't got time for the rest. Y'all haters is a mess. Give me my props, thinking we gon' stop. All I got is love for those that's riding with me. All these models vibing with me. Say so. My God, he's a
That's right, guys. We have got OG paiN Gaming, and they're locking horns in a third map decided. The loser condemned to that lower bracket where only one spot in the playoffs is up for debate, and a lot of teams will find themselves there eventually. paiN Gaming. It was a good haul. It was a convincing half, and Henry G kind of saw it coming. OG did manage to stabilize.
They absolutely did. Towards the end of that first half, they started to look like their usual selves, and I feel like they will carry that momentum into the second as well. The pistol will be very revealing as to which direction we're going in, of course. Lots of utility on the CT side. They've got smokes, incendiaries, flashes, diffuse kits, and barely any Kevlar. You don't see this too often, so we'll see what they've got in mind. Makes sense on Inferno as they set up a three-man stack towards top of middle.
If they walk, they won't have the queue for this flash. Right, Zevy is waiting to hear steps, call for it, and Bigazera's just going to flash into brackets, but he might just...
timing.
Over. Oh, okay, 5. 5 is the number, and it's not looking good. As to say that, Skullz continues to pop off, and that's a mess from Bigazera. Should have had Flames in a grave. Instead, it's a 2-on-1. Neckers, what you got?
He's arrived at a good time. He threw that HE through. Could even have got off Flames, but no. Going to be missing out in that smoke. I think that was even collected by the Tees. Gives up halfway through. Flames tucked on into mini pit. Neck has no clue. The nade gambles out to the wrong pit. Now time's not in his favor. There was a kit, but it's way out towards long. We need to go hunting for it. Not worth the time spent doing so. Spots out the first player, and well, one's tucked into apartments. So this round is looking done and dusted, but he can still maybe give it a look in. The tap through. Flames spamming. Neckers, yeah, he's backing on out. Can get that kit and at least hold on to something.
Yeah, that's about it. It was looking quite interesting there. Great opening frags from OG, but the stack almost foiled them. And I agree with Alex. Bigazera could have done a lot more with that one. One more kill could have been the difference maker, but it will be OG back on their feet, winning the T-side pistol. And we'll see whether paiN Gaming invest into the second. They've got a diffuse kit saved over. A lot of teams are investing in Inferno round number 2. It'll be 5-7s and smokes like we saw in the first half. And with the diffuse kit, maybe a viable chance of winning it.
And everyone went down with the bomb as well. So like it's a full 5.
Yeah, true.
That tempts you 100%. Yeah.
So Zevy will keep $1,000, which makes sense. He's the AWPer, but elsewhere, yeah, fully invested. Neckers with the kit. They've got the 5 smokes. You want to treat this like a gun round, and as discussed, try and run the clock down. Whittle away at it, make things uncomfortable for the T side, but they've got a lot of control already. No presence in the CTs towards Banana, and NEOFRAG just maintaining. They can't push back.
That incendiary tells you everything. You know they've invested. Yep. So now you know how to play this round. That single bit of utility just from you taking the ground tells you everything you need.
Indeed.
Well, they already got top Banana for free, and so they're expecting a passive setup, trying to bait smokes, and yeah, mission accomplished. They're playing this very well. You have to be proactive, and they've shown their bodies. They've forced one of those B defenders smokes out. I don't know if there was a little cache of extras.
There's one sitting back here.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, there's that one, and then he can collect another. So they've got a fair bit to slow this down.
Yeah, it's the perfect time to do it. Like this is the round to be doing the drop smoke strat.
This is exactly what you want to see. And we're at sub 1 minute right now, and it's down to Fiku. Just trying to keep players on this side of the map, keep them entertained, and there's 3 of them as well. Lucky to be alive after flashing himself, but this is actually looking pretty good for OG. Another smoke from Skullz, full execution, but what can he really do to hold them off once they commit?
Yeah, they're going to have to try and run through this. Oh, Skullz,
okay,
wow,
that works.
And Flames good enough for the trade. It's going to be one more on the site, and they all just topple. Yeah, that's well handled by OG. It felt like both teams were well aware of like the state of play.
Yeah.
It almost looked possible. Rotation comes on everything because Zero was on his way, didn't fall for that bait over towards top mid. He's on the way there. The smoke comes down, well timed, but even with Skullz getting that miraculous kill, just spamming on through, he's found out. I mean, you can't go anywhere. Can't literally disappear in smoke. So spammed on through.
That would be a different game.
Yeah, that would be very different. What game?
What, disappearing in smokes and teleporting to a different part of the map?
That's maybe CS2.
Maybe, or not.
We can get that. It's popular.
I believe
mechanic.
in Valorant you can do that, right?
Yes, that is what I was insinuating.
There's the other one as well with the big hamster.
Oh, Overwatch? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think we were saying the names, but okay. I thought we were dancing around it a little bit.
Oh, we could do a dance if you'd like. But yeah, no, the hamster ball guy, of course.
I actually didn't mind Overwatch when it first came out.
Yeah, it's a good
video game. I think it's a bit too much hate. Like, it's not the best esport, no one's saying that.
No, yeah.
But it's a good game.
good fun to log on and play and shoot some people.
Absolutely.
I used to love running around as the Gorilla Man.
Winston, yes.
Yeah, that was you didn't have to aim with him. It was great. You just
Yeah.
ran around,
Slamming the floor.
yeah, slamming the floor, just leaping around.
A bit like TF2 in that respect.
Yeah, I did love some TF2.
was good.
I always wanted to be the cool demo man that did all the strafes and
Same.
never could quite do what those others were doing. So we are looking aggressive again. Banana control seems like it's a bit of a given, especially considering the CT's buy. A nice attempt from Zevy. Looked like he was going for that off angle on the boost, but he'll go for an even higher elevation.
It's a bit of a Fnatic stack here. They actually made this round work, famously, and we'll see whether they can replicate the results. paiN, that is. The idea is you've got so many targets when you walk around, you get mowed down, but unfortunately it's them that gets toppled. It's going to be a 5-on-2 to kick this round off, and that's OG tying things up. And like I said, the way they were performing towards the tail end of that first half, I feel like OG might be able to bring this all the way back. Dexter seems to think so as well. A nice 180 as he sends Biguzera packing.
Yeah, that pistol round is just it's echoing in my mind. You know that.
Yeah.
This could be the 3-0 conversion the other way, and that advantage would still be, you know, miles away. It was a 9-6 half. So by losing that pistol, the OG are right back into this game. Captain Obvious over here, by the way.
Yeah, 9-9. It's very close.
Thank you for the invite. Thank you for having me. We are going to be seeing an interesting one, Hank. They've got 7 grand and 4 grand, and they've gone for the MAC-10.
The old bonus round here, so you'd expect fast pace. We talked about it before. I don't need to get into it again. We'll see if it works out for them. It's been NEOFRAG taking down Skullz towards the sandbags here. Now, do they want to continue? They've got everyone here. They are going to fall back and reset, which is the correct move, in my opinion. Fiku, elsewhere, actually confirming apartments is clear. They're just going to full send up middle.
This is nice. Skullz get swiped, and immediately they go back. The rotation is fast, but it's not going to beat the smokes. And these MAC-10s can just jump on out, ready for it. NEOFRAG charging on through. That smoke does nothing.
No.
Biguzera, though, the spam catches one. The bomb threw down as well. Zevy overwhelmed, under pressure, falls off to reposition, and Flames has caught Biguzera. Nekaz, though, has come through. That bomb is still out here towards long. I don't know if he knows it's there. It's obscured by the smoke, but he's definitely spotted it now, although maybe he hasn't so focused in on the fight. Jumps up. Dexter gets the kill, but hardzao is there to recover.
Another wild and wacky round comes through against OG and paiN. How does he get away with that one? Pushing the smoke. Dexter on the other side. He runs out of bullets.
Mate, if you'd have asked me, like, to watch the start of that sequence, yeah.
Oh my god. The leg as well, the arm,
Actually,
I
yeah,
suppose.
hits it though. Like, if I had to guess what Nekaz does next, I would have gone for 5-6 different guesses. It would not have been leaped through the smoke.
I don't think they knew they had the bomb. I know he would have seen it, and we see that he's seen it, but I don't think he's seen that he's seen it.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen it. He's seen it. I see. Yeah, I see. And CC, my playmate. You ever play that one?
No.
Let's go with the hand.
Oh, yeah. My boyfriend gave me. Is that what you...
What did he give you? A gift?
An apple.
An apple. My boyfriend gave me an apple.
My boyfriend gave me a pear. My boyfriend gave me a kiss on the lips, and I threw him down the stairs.
Hey!
It's quite a dark song, actually.
horrible,
Like,
I threw him over London, blah, blah, blah. I got a lot of heft in my
I was
throat.
quite happy up until that last line. But here we go then. Nothing happy about this. AK-47 striking first. Nekaz removed. OG trying to answer back after the bonus round fell apart in the dying sectors of round number 19. They have got mid control though, and the man advantage. Flames trying to get himself in towards Arch as NEOFRAG recovers the bomb. It's all about Flames right now. Behind enemy lines, and they have no idea. Same story for Dexter as well. They're getting pulled apart here. hardzao remains in the pit, but surely his days are numbered.
Yeah, it's just 1 frag maximum if he can get anything done here. Hardzao's going to be hard cleared. 1, 2, and the bomb delivered. NEOFRAG a bit of an oopsie. A big one if Fiku doesn't clear it, but that's the bomb now recovered and now sweat off the brow. Ooh-wee. Do you think that's just one of those cases where he doesn't realize he has the bomb? Like, at some point, someone dropped it to him. I don't think NEOFRAG's going to be leaping into the pit willy-nilly like that.
I guess you're probably right, yeah. I'm not sure, but either way, it could have gone much to one more kill there, and the round was over. They actually throw it apart, but it is going to be Fiku salvaging the situation, tying things up to 10-10, and Skullz and Zevy, no choice but to fall back to T-spawn, hold on to the AWP and the MP9, but the money is absolutely wrecked. They will be getting $2,400 into the next round, so we'll see what they can make of it. But OG still with plenty of cash, and we'll get a nice injection here.
Yeah, it's potentially an investment, because Zevy will have enough to drop an M4, and you've got that MP9, which can bring out a FAMAS. I mean, it's not pretty, though, and at this stage, yeah, you might be tempted to it. We'll see.
Well, Zevy has been very good individually. It's definitely going to be down to him to be the difference maker if they're going to stand a chance in the follow-up round. He will be holding on to the weapon, and looks like all the teams will be surviving as well. The chickens, sadly, they will perish.
F in chat for the chicken.
Yeah, please.
There's another one.
Oh,
two.
oh, thank God.
They're back. They
Resurrected.
respawned as well, just like in real life.
So, $3,000 on average for paiN Gaming. As mentioned, that saved AWP, 10-10. I wouldn't recommend force buying into this one, but they have gone for some light bits of utility, create that reservoir of smokes in the B bomb site, see if Zevy can come online here, maybe a run boost. He's actually alone towards middle, so straight up peek down middle, see if he can crack things open. Okay, peeking down the second middle. This is not looking good. Get out of there.
Good thing he
Deliberately
did.
fired a shot.
Yeah, Flames got curious off it. The MAC-10 getting out close, trying to find something. And Zevy's repositioned towards Apps. This is probably good for a kill. It's not the bait and switch setup. His teammate is out on the balcony, and Zevy's actually wide. They both swing. Oh, he doesn't even get a chance, and they're accelerating. hardzao, though, with the 5-7, hits one. Picks up the AWP. No scope. Oh, he was looking for more, but NEOFRAG was holding. And it's a 3-on-3. Big Uzera trying to chase down Dexter. And now they're swinging out through apartments. This is uncomfortable.
Especially on this cold Zera box. It's a hard clear. And he takes the fight, takes the initiative. Skullz alive. This is only a couple of saved pistols. And okay, Nico should have recovered it now. That double from him slows everything down. You can see Big Zera only had a P2K, and I think they probably will be aware that he's already taken contact. He was over towards Boiler, and now they're smoking apartments, aware that he's likely walking through the smoke.
Hang on. There's a chance, but oh my God, the paiN game. And let me tell you, you don't want to be in that last chance qualifier. Is that what it's called? Last chance segment?
I've
last
been calling it.
Well, were you
last
paying
chance
attention
fun.
to the quiz?
I literally wasn't. I missed the quiz. I was on my way here.
Last chance stage.
Last chance stage, of course. No one wants to be there. As we do get into round number 22. Running out of chance now. paiN Gaming, similar scenes to what happened on Overpass. Decent first half efforts and then can't get going in the second. Double incendiary down towards bottom of Banana. NEOFRAG leading the charge here. No significant damage inflicted yet. It's up to Zevy. Once more, sniper towards middle, this time on the quad side. And hardzao showing a lot of presence in apps, but tease away from to fall back and start to make pressure towards the boiler room.
Ooh, bit of a standoff between our two AWPers. Zevy wise not to re-peek into that.
Rotation
Holding
coming
short.
over.
Could be there.
Zevy, oh, the missed shot. He's repositioned, goes out wide. Dexter walks straight on through. And now he's maybe feeling a little bit more confident. The flashbang. And the Flames over towards Banana to keep them at bay. Zevy is taking all this control back.
Yeah, lovely proactivity from the Brazilian AWPer. Up Banana. A man advantage for this defense. paiN looking to equalize. This will be their second CT round. They've got the advantage courtesy of Zevy's AWP. And so this three-man B defense cannot afford to be rumbled. It's going to be a 4v3 here on B. Advantage for the T. And that's unless Neck is, with his smoke down, is ready with his gun on. Here we go. Nice angle. Good frag. Bomb down. Builds another on a Skullz, and Big Uzera's there. The B defense successful. And all four alive, converting that advantage.
Finally, a promising round here on their CT campaign. paiN actually managing to push them back, didn't give much away whatsoever there, and it's all courtesy of the Zevy opening frag with the AWP as well. A strange repeat from Dexter after losing the advantage there. Missed shots on either side, funnels them back in towards B, and then a solid hold here from Skullz, who continues to frag hard. He's up to 20 kills now, 12 deaths, and we tie things up 11-11. Money shattered. Not completely OG, will just take a partial investment here. Hero AK for Fiku, just trying to make sure they have enough cash going forward, but still going to be deadly in these sort of scenarios. Fiku has looked sharp.
Yeah, it's always like one of the two is, they're very present between NEOFRAG and Fiku. Can be a little volatile. But yeah, NEOFRAG's definitely filling in on the blanks they need. There goes Nico, that's Fiku. It needs another immediate dispatch of Zevy.
This push though, Nekez looking for the timing. Fiku tries to catch him. Hardzao's found Dexter though. NEOFRAG charged up through, bomb on his back, Deagle in his hands, and everybody falls.
Okay, well, paiN, That was a bit of a gimme. Happy to have converted it without too much problems. Too many problems, right? You can't have too much problems. It's a weird one, that one, in the English language. Like, you can have...
Too much light.
Too
Can't
much
have too
light.
many light.
You can't have too many light. But if you say you've got too many hair...
Yeah, we're starting to work
You've
out.
got too much hair.
Basic grammar usage here.
Yeah, I don't know. It blows my mind.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The dying stages of the best of three. Only a couple today at Pro League, and this one is certainly heating up. paiN take the lead now as we enter round number 24. OG will have a weak bye once again. A Galil in the hands of Nico, and a fight going down at Banana. NEOFRAG takes Nekis through the smoke, and do they want to push any further? They've got the advantage. The flashbangs coming through on the CT side. Skullz trying to equalize the situation, but NEOFRAG, he is not dissuaded. Wants to keep pushing.
They don't really have the opportunity to flash, so it's just going to be stand and bang. Perfect from NEOFRAG. Is he ready for the third? Big Azera has been found, and he does connect onto NEOFRAG's head, but what?
What?
Double. Nico gets an accidental double through the smoke on CT. This is 12-12. Straight back to the doldrums with you, paiN Gaming. They've got hardzao at 4K. Lost bonus has only just begun. Yeesh. And so OG, yeah, poised to collect their 12th and a 13th, likely imminent.
Likely. Unless.
Dot.
Unless.
Oh.
There it is. Well, OG, a very convincing round there. Back and forth we go. They entered with some concessions to be made. Dexter, you can see the power of the high fives now increasing as he feels the win becoming more realistic at this stage. And he'd be right in thinking so, because the money's getting low on the CT side now. As we'll have a look back at the lovely frags here. Neo just helped himself once again to the B bomb side. Nico actually making a pretty decent dent there as well. Quiet series by his standards, but bear in mind he is the in-game leader who's come in last minute to fill in for Nexus. So, of course, his fragging ability might be hindered somewhat.
Yeah, especially when you've been thrown back into the big leagues and you're calling the game around pre-established expectations.
Totally fair enough.
I think he'd only played a couple of officials outside of since he's been benched. So yeah, quite. I'm obviously been DMing probably a few scrims in the mix.
I'm sure he's had a go. Yeah,
he's probably played some Counter-Strike.
There's no doubt he's played the game.
Yes.
Perhaps not at this kind of level.
No.
And pulling the strings, never mind, with all these personalities and players. Dexter, Fiku, NEOFRAG, and Flames. The four-man roster. And NEOFRAG definitely delivering in buckets and spades. He's up to 24. You saw some frustration on Zevy there. I didn't quite necessarily recall exactly what was his scenario in that previous round, but it seems like, yeah, tensions are starting to boil over.
I think he might have been the player that was caught by that random bullet from Nico.
Oh, yeah,
that's pretty frustrating. And, well, he's going to go for aggressive peek. Flashed off. Dexter there. No AWP in his hands. Economy has been kept pretty clean here. Oh, Fiku swings on through, but Big Azera. Oh no, he's taken out his teammate in the mix. But hey, it's 1 for 1.
I guess you'll take it.
It could have been 0 for 2.
Exactly. It's not ideal. No one's saying that. But it's a good smoke down in response. Flames. He doesn't get gifted another one, does he? But it's Big Azera peeling off now the correct decision. Unfortunately, we have got 3 Ts entering the B bomb site here. They might get caught with their pants down as they're boosting up towards new boxes. As they boosting, they're struggling to get up. There we go. Just in time as the Molotov comes through as well. Full execution likely. 3 players haven't committed just yet. Dexter trying to open things up. So, will they detect this play up? They certainly will. Nekis gets dropped, but Skullz with the 5-7, keeping the dream alive. Back to a 3-on-3.
He can collect that rifle as well, and immediately they're going to go back because Zera's hearing everything. Swings on out for the first. Now he needs to stay alive. Nico's trying to find the fight, and he trades him out. That's the space. They know that there should be an open site here, and in fact, he's even pulling out the bomb. Zevy misses the cross, and the smoke's about to block his vision.
Yeah, just a little too late on that one from Zevy. So with vision denied and a second smoke better placed, should cover all their gaps. Yeah, he's investigated it and found nothing. So he waits for Skullz to come join him. NEOFRAG has got their mid-rotation round, so no threat on short side. Means that Nico can go for Graveyard here. He's just going to be tucked on in. Playing it smart, will play for the jump up. He will eventually have to go wide. Zevy was posted No time. Oh, and no head. Zevy down. They lose it all.
It's the worst of both worlds there. You kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, not sure whether you actually want to go for it. Now you've lost the AWP and the rifle. OG in touching distance are taking the series, and your money's been shattered. 13-12, $3,000 per player has to be the eco at the very top end of 5-7s, but this is not looking good.
Potentially why they gave that a look in, because they knew that even regardless, they wouldn't be able to fully invest into this round. So you think, well, if we can steal it away, you know, that's a massive boon.
We've got an airstrike set up here, though. 5 players, 4 grenades, and sending them down towards middle. No one to receive them, I don't think, but a big spray down on the cards as Dexter lines them all up. He actually gets shut down, but it will be his teammates picking up the pieces here. Big Uzera and Zevy left with that scout, and it's actually doing some work out there as well. Finds the bomb towards T-spawn, and maybe they're onto something here. It's a big maybe, but there is a chance.
The bomb's managed to get away. They put down the smoke. He's crossed. That potential for Zevy to disrupt has dropped. He might catch off Fiku, who's making a lot of noise, and in fact, he's going to get himself an AK. Can hold for... Okay, no, Fiku. He's well onto Zevy.
Fiku.
There's Big Uzera.
So, 2 scout headshots. I think that's the end of the antics,
Make 2 more. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Henry, give me a good reason, a compelling reason.
He's picked up
he's got the AK now. Yeah, that would be the main. Yeah, that would be
compelled. I would consider myself compelled.
Got you there.
So smoke and an AK, and their money is weak. So they won the AWP. This would help them out a lot. But there it is, 14-12. OG now feels like this game is destined to be theirs. It's not been the prettiest showing, but all things considered, they are here with standing. That is to be expected. But great showing as well from NEOFRAG. 26 kills on Inferno, 17 deaths. At the top 4 paiN Gaming, as you might expect, the Skullz has had a fantastic series, 23-15 for him. As they will save the AK-47, Big Uzera confirms that. And here's Nico shutting down that mid-rush. The HE grenades not landing, but the scout shot certainly did.
I think a big thing that can be said about OG in this series is that they're standing up and performing without Dexter really being able to do too much. He's been very tempered throughout this entire series. Very few big multi-flashy kills that we normally see from him, and yet they're still delivering on these rounds.
Just enjoy the music, just for a second.
Yeah, I'm having a little boogie.
Yeah.
Lucy, are you a dancer? Any dance training?
No professional dance training,
Oh,
no.
well, you're sat next to a dance expert, Mr. Alex Richardson.
Yeah.
If you ever want a lesson, he can hook you up.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll show you the positions. There's first. There's second.
I like that position.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's nice.
They're doing ballet behind it, guys. It
Oh, yeah,
sounds
sorry.
strange, but yeah, ballet moves.
I realise, yeah, perhaps the audio-only listeners might be confused.
But that was very
there.
clear what was going on.
Yeah. It goes all the way up
prefaced it.
to 7, I think, or was there?
That's a lot of positions.
I think it's this 5th position. I know that one. I think, he's 5. It's 5. But they're boosting up, and Counter-Strike is the name of the game, in case you'd forgotten. Rocking and rolling without any AWPs in play. Juggling is Skullz.
Not the best technique, but
Yeah.
there we go.
Can you
That's a
juggle,
good
Lucy?
pace.
I could give it a go.
You could give
No, yeah.
I mean, we can all give it a go. That wasn't the question.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to. Here, give me
Well,
something
if
to
you've never
juggle.
tried, I can tell you can't juggle. There's a skill you
That's
have to
very
train.
rude and very assumptive.
no,
of you.
it's a pretty fair estimation, actually.
Maybe circusing is in my blood.
Yes.
Okay.
That's how my
Tune in tomorrow.
You need to be careful around here because at Pro League, we will put you to the test. If you've
Yeah.
got any hidden
Alright.
talents, they will be put
Hello
on
and
camera.
welcome to the ESL Juggling League.
Exactly, that will be happening. But also a B execution will be happening here for OG. Look at it close things out. At least find series points as they set up their full play towards B. There are CTs waiting on the other side. That's going to be Nekis, joined by Skullz. Can they shut this one down?
Let's see what they got, what they're made of. Second wave of utility, they're spamming the smoke. Perfect flash, it baited Nekis in, but he does get vision back now to black. Nico shuts him down, it's Skullz on the double. 25 and counting from him. He's locked out by the smoke for now, but he's still fighting. Tooth and nail. Skullz, so much impact from the one individual. He's given his team an advantage. Rotation through, hardzao's there. The bomb still not planted and through the smoke. Zevy successful. Only Dexter alone.
Now he has to put one of those multi-kills. That's one.
He can do this.
Yeah, he could. 10 seconds though. Smoke. Plants away from it. Safe, I think. This is smart. Hardzao's not going to be expecting this. Oh! Oh, he does adjust. I thought he had done the miraculous. That smoke placement had Big Uzera hook in his cheek, but he does adjust in time.
It was super smart. The fact he's got the fountain adds cover and suggesting he's planting in the smoke, baiting out all those shots. If it was a 1v1, he's absolutely owned him there. But they did have the crossfire set up, and it will be paiN Gaming picking up yet another round, denying series points, and maybe even an eco here, or at least a partial buy.
Has to be. 14-14. This could go all 30 as well.
Oh, you'd love to see that.
I mean, this is such a great B defense, you got to say. I mean, it was just 2 players here present, and they get, I think, 4 kills between them.
Yeah, well, Skullz is just running away with this third map. He continues to frag hard. 26 kills now as he denies another B bomb site execution. So like we said, either a partial or an eco, and they've gone for the latter, I'm afraid. Nothing really invested. A few upgraded pistols, but no armor or nades.
This short setup didn't get spotted last round, so they're going to whip it back out again. Should get a chance to strike. But it's just on Dexter. Actually, the rest doesn't get revealed, so they can hold on here because there are strikes, repositions up towards Rups. Flames upgrades to a Desert Eagle. And now they fall on back.
I wonder if Flames is going to do the silent dismount. He's not even interested. He's going to take the apps hold, and so will the team. Fiku's going to join him again, so they're just trying to play some sound cue games, hope that they can force something out of the CTs, but they're not giving them anything. No investigations. They've got mid held. hardzao has balcony. It's all locked down.
Hey,
that's going to be good. Ooh, yeah, knocks their nose off. And despite their faces, Fiku onto Zevy. Hardzao's got one, but Fiku Deeg starting to become a trend. He keeps on hitting them. 2 spectacular Deagle headshots, but there should be absolutely nothing left. Up on the bike. And nothing recovered. Not allowed to cross. This is held. Big Uzera. Oh, he's actually been spotted out. And closes it. So we tie things up at 14 apiece. This is going right down to the wire. It feels like most of the maps have. Overpass just the exception to the rule. Vertigo was at a full 30.
That was full 30, yeah.
And now we find ourselves here going the same.
Well, who will strike blood next? We're going to look for that 15th round series point. And is there going to be a tactical timeout call before we get into it? Apparently not. We're off to the races. All for Zevy and Flames on a Galil. The T-side's feeling the financial woes. As we'll see NEOFRAG setting up a banana again. He's found so many kills on this side of the map. Pushing back the CTs with the grenades. Molotov on the corner here as well.
paiN have been very passive towards Banana. We've never seen them really fighting for control. Not much utility, never the retake utility either. They're happy to play his defensive setups, and fair to them because Skullz has been putting out the frags and they come on in, and this is a good Molotov, forces them forward, and somehow they manage to get through. NEOFRAG stays alive. Zevy re-peaks, sitting in the flames, has to back on out. And that's going to give them a lot of information.
Yeah, this game's on a knife edge. Bear in mind, whoever wins this round puts the other team on an eco. This could be decided right here, right now in round number 29.
So the game is up for debate.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Oh my god, Zevy was so exposed. He was full blind, and now they are crawling in. Oh, a lot of damage. It's Flames, it's Galil. Again, it's Skullz. Can he really do anything else? The answer's no. Tag through the smoke is Flames. Can't maintain because Big Uzera's there. A 3-on-3. Rotate on its way, but Fiku. He is going to be the potential win condition. Dexter towards Emo.
It's a late flank and it's not planted for him. He has to get a move on soon because they're looking for this fight. All 3 CTs over on this side. Fiku starts to make the moves. Nice Flames forces Dexter out into the open, sitting behind the pillar, and here's Fiku arriving. The CTs have been kept at bay. Dexter behind the pillar, looking for the fight. Big Uzera strikes. NEOFRAG removed as well, and it's all onto the Fiku flank. The first one comes through. Flash over the top, looking for the diffuser, but can't connect.
Massive round from paiN there. You know, it looked really bad. As you saw Skullz get nothing done after the first, I saw the bomb plant taken. It was just that chipping away and making it a 3-on-3 before they could establish the post plant.
Massive work here. paiN Gaming somehow making that one go in their favor. They recovered 2 AK-47s. Now, we did say that he would be financially broken, but OG getting the bomb down, and he's getting $4,000 per player here. So, of course, taking a tactical timeout, Rugger will have to hold his nerve here. Compose the boys getting into this final round because they need overtime. They should be winning this series. They were the heavy favorites coming into it, and round 30 is up for debate once again. They'll have to make a few concessions, not just in firepower, but in grenades as well. NEOFRAG and Flames bringing out the Galils early as that Others are actually yet to purchase. This could be a very interesting round. Advantage for paiN, a chance to close things out in regulation, and this would be a huge win for the Brazilians if they can pull this one off.
I wonder if Dexter's deciding to get out the AK or the Galil with util, and he goes for the latter, so...
Not a great buy, is it?
Only the one AK into the final round.
Doesn't fill you with confidence for them, but...
They've won rounds with less, Hank.
They certainly have. We'll see what they can do. And maybe a bit of aggression from the CT side. A change of the playbook would be a lovely little adjustment, but they'll stay true to their guns and actually hold passively once again.
Yeah, understandably, you don't want to be losing any chip damage when you're already operating at a bit of a disadvantage. The nades don't find any damage. And they're playing just a little bit of a active mid-hold. So if no one comes their way, it's sure you'd expect Zevy to cheat over to be a bit earlier this time. Once the pressure towards top banana is felt. Skullz has got a very passive lineup. He's ready to throw on request.
Everyone's coming over. OG is setting up for one final B play here. And it's with such little firepower. The Mac tend to lead the charge. Galil's providing covering fire, but that's about it as a boost comes in CT spawn.
Yeah, look where the CT's position. No one on site this time, so if they can break past this boost, they can unravel this and get into a comfortable post plan.
Oh no,
Neckers is caught. Throws down the incendiary, but Skullz has actually found them from the boost. The distraction of the fumble gives him 2, and they do cross. Dexter gets over. The spam comes through a little bit chipping, but the bomb gets planted.
Yeah, this is really awkward. This is all kinds of awkward. OG, just a force OT at a disadvantage, 2.5 men. And I'm not talking about the show. They have to show up. Fiku, Flames, Dexter. Chip damage, big opportunity. Dexter oversteps. Only 2 members of OG left, and it's Fiku kicking up a fast, trapped on pool, and they go down. paiN send OG to the last chance stage, and paiN keep their head above water. What a game.
What a game. What a series that was. Congratulations to paiN Gaming. They had to dig deep for this victory, and my God, did they deliver in that second half as well. It goes all 30 rounds, but a B execution wasn't quite enough. They didn't have the firepower to get it over the line.
Well, we are condemned. I keep using that word, but it's just the perfect word for it. There are so many teams still to play. NIP Greyhound next.